Today, we explore how this date completely reshaped our world across five powerful dimensions: culture, education, finance, politics, and technology. This day proves that history never rests. Let's dive into the fascinating interconnected events of this date that continue to influence how we live, think, and innovate today. So, without much further ado, let's go.
Today, the Earth's axis does this very specific tilt.
Right, exactly, 23.5 degrees.
Yeah, 23.5 degrees straight toward the sun, giving the northern hemisphere its longest day of the year. But, this deep dive isn't just some dry astronomy lesson.
No, definitely not.
We're pulling from astronomical data, cultural history, financial trends, all of it. And we've crafted the deep dive specifically for you and your global family.
From Alex over in Germany to Gia, Tara, and Sarah in Canada.
Exactly. And of course, your relatives back in India, too. Our mission today is basically to extract the pure essential magic of June 21st for all of you. Kind of like, well, distilling a huge speech down to its most impactful core.
Which is incredibly hard to do, by the way.
Oh, totally. But we're going to look at why this specific date triggers like massive spikes in global electricity, brings millions to their yoga mats, and weirdly enough, makes Wall Street essentially shut down.
Well, the scientific baseline here is just maximum input. During the midday peak of the summer solstice,
Wait.
we're literally harvesting the sun's highest energy potential.
Right.
The data shows that solar panels generate up to 20% of global electricity right around today. And it's not just happening in traditionally sunny places either.
Like near the equator.
Yeah, exactly. Take Germany, where Alex is. Solar is so deeply integrated into their grid there that they routinely generate well over 10% of their national power from it.
That's amazing. I mean, we've basically evolved from ancient architectural sun-worshipping like aligning the stones at Stonehenge or the Neolithic temples of Hagar Kim in Malta to this modern technological sun-worshipping.
That's a great analogy, actually.
Thanks. But what really fascinates me is the behavioral contrast. Physically, we're at maximum energy output. But behaviorally, humans react to this peak in just totally divergent ways.
I mean,
Well, culturally, you see these massive synchronous gatherings. June 21st is World Music Day, which has been celebrated in over 120 countries since 1982. And it's also the International Day of Yoga.
right. And both of those events utilize that surplus of daylight to physically align communities, whether it's the rhythm of music or the synchronized movement and breathing of yoga. The global impulse on the solstice is all about connection.
Sure, but I have to play devil's advocate for a second.
Go for it.
I look at these massive global days like Yoga Day, setting that huge Guinness World Record in Delhi back in 2015, and I just wonder, is it mostly about PR? Like, is it just symbolic fluff, or does a mega event actually translate to teaching lasting values?
Oh, that's a fair question.
I wonder.
But research on grandparent storytelling actually offers a really strong framework here. Passing down a legacy requires shared experiences to transmit virtues. You can't just recite facts.
Huh, so the event is the shared experience.
Exactly. A mega event serves as a sort of modern campfire. You can see this practically at Maruthi College of Physical Education, for example.
What did it do?
Well, they didn't just casually observe Yoga Day. They hosted an entire international conference on yoga for global health, happiness, and harmony.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they used the momentum of a global holiday to turn a physical practice into this deeply educational, family-oriented legacy.
I love that. So the solstice acts as a catalyst for cultural momentum. But then look at the other extreme finance. While nature and culture are just buzzing at absolute maximum capacity, Wall Street takes a nap.
Ah, yes, the classic summer doldrums.
Right. I kind of view it like a deep, intentional yoga breath, a pause before a giant leap. Because the mechanics of the market in summer shift so dramatically.
They really do. It's like an engine running on low oil. The big institutional traders, the heavy machinery, basically, they go on vacation.
Leaving mostly just retail traders.
Right, which completely dries up trading volumes. The market gets quiet, fulfilling that old Wall Street adage to sell in May and go away.
But that quiet period, that pause, has historically been a launchpad. June 21st is this incredible magnet for massive societal milestones.
It really is an anchor date.
Yeah, it's the day in 1788 when the U.S. Constitution became law. Then, in 1834, Cyrus McCormick patented the mechanical reaper, which completely revolutionized farming. And jumping to 2004, Spaceshipone completed the first privately funded human spaceflight.
I mean, we shouldn't mistake shared anniversaries for mystical causality, of course. A quiet stock market doesn't cause a spaceflight.
No, obviously not.
But it does highlight how a single date on the calendar serves as a fascinating anchor for historical progress and civic leaps.
Which brings us back to what this means for you and your family spread across the globe. For Alex, Gia, Tara, Sarah, and your family in India, June 21st is this anchor of sunshine, song, yoga, and historical progress.
It really is. But I want to leave you with one final thought about the scientific reality of the solstice. We experience today as the longest day of the year, but it's actually rarely the hottest.
Right, because of seasonal lag.
Exactly. The Earth and its oceans simply take time to absorb the sun's maximum energy. The peak heat usually arrives weeks later.
The peak input doesn't equal immediate peak output. I love that. And think about that in the context of the cultural legacy we just discussed. What if the seeds of connection and wisdom you plant with your family today also have a lag?
That's a beautiful way to look at it.
The stories you tell and the harmony you cultivate right now might just be absorbing, only to truly warm your lives generations down the line.
Hi viewers, family and friends. How did you like the content of this video? Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Please write in the comments your name and the place you are watching from. Since our viewing family is spread all over the world, it will be nice to know which city and the country you are watching from, so I can say hello to you. Science and technology. Reading and listening to the historical accomplishments on this date of those who have gone before us, I, as a professional engineer with interest in structural engineering, energy-efficient buildings, ICF construction, and as Google Docs expert with interest in spreadsheet-based solutions, draw inspiration to ask of myself the million-dollar question. What would I accomplish today? Think about the Japanese practice of Kaizen. Let me know in the comments, what would you accomplish today? Your subscribing to the channel inspires me to post more such videos. Thanks for your patronage. See you in the next video. Sincerely, Yogi Anand.